We all know Prince Edward as the youngest son of Queen Elizabeth II, who is the 14th in line to the throne. It becomes clear that he will not get the crown, and Edward himself is unlikely to have any illusions about it. But once the fortune unimaginably gave the royal family of Great Britain a chance to get another state, with Prince Edward as the head of the transitional government. Although it was a distant country in the Baltics, the Queen's son could become an equal ruler of the country, and rightfully take the northern throne with the subsequent possibility of passing it to his direct descendants. This happened in 1994, after the collapse of the Soviet Union, when many new countries were created in Eastern Europe. Estonia was one of them, and in the country's first elections, a political party called the Independent Royalist Party of Estonia won 8 seats in the Estonian parliament. At that time, party members planned to organize a coalition government, with the subsequent transfer of power to the monarch, similar to the experience of Sweden or Norway. Party leader Ann Wetemaa found no better candidate for the position of sovereign than Prince Edward. He telephoned members of the British royal family and told them that he would be honored if the Earl would agree to become the head of their party, with the subsequent possibility of taking the Estonian throne. But Buckingham Palace regarded the politician's suggestion with an inherent skepticism and called the idea charming, but unlikely. According to the political position of the modern monarchy in Britain, members of the royal family are strictly forbidden to interfere in the politics of the country and other countries. We think the Earl of Wessex was not particularly upset when Elizabeth II's valet informed him of Buckingham Palace's decision to forbid interference in the affairs of foreign countries. The youngest son from his early childhood had prepared himself for an entirely different fate, so it's unlikely that he was at all upset by the failed coronation. And then there is always his loving family by his side, to whom he is unconditionally loyal, just as he is to his country. He always has his loved ones with him. He is married to the beautiful Sophie, Gräfin of Usac, and has become a father twice. Few people know that it was 17-year-old Lady Louisa and 13-year-old James who were very close to Elizabeth LL and were by the Duke of Edinburgh's side in his last days. As for Edward, the prince was recently seen outside with his mother, the Queen, at the start of the relay for the 2022 Commonwealth Games. The monarch is the patroness of the Federation of the Commonwealth Games, while the prince is assigned the position of vice patron.